Well, hello, friends. Real quick before we kick off the episode, I have to let you know about something exciting. I am seriously considering having an upgraded version of this podcast where you get bonus episodes and exclusive content. But here's the deal, I'm trying to decide what that content and those episodes should be. I do have some ideas, and I was wondering if you could vote really quick and tell me what you think about what would entice you, what would be interesting to you to get as bonus episodes on this podcast. For example, deeper dives into topics. Maybe I'm answering questions that many of you ask about starting or growing a business. Maybe even overhearing coaching calls, something like this. It would be a paid, upgraded version of this podcast, not very expensive at all, probably just a handful of dollars a month, but it be extra content for you to help you along your journey. My whole goal is to help you build your business dream. And I would love to offer you even more because some of you are asking for it. So if you could just look down in the show notes right now, there's two ways you can give me your answers. Number one, I have a Google form with 5 quick questions. It can be anonymous. You just answer them and vote on what would be interesting to you. Or number two, I have a voice memo system. You can just click it and you could just leave a voice memo with your phone right now and just record it and tell me what kind of topics, what things would be interesting to you behind the scenes, market news, what would be things that would be extra that would be really valuable to you. So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode. Well, hello, I'm Kimberly Brock, and for the last 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. And so now I'm on a mission to help other women just like you do the exact same thing. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started. Well, hello, this is Kimberly. It's episode 47. And today I'm so excited. You are going to get enlightened. You are going to hear the secret sauce. You are going to finally know once and for all what has made me successful over the last 20 years. Yes, I've built 2 multi-6-figure online businesses. I've had a small photography business I got to do for a while. And now I'm in this business here, helping people like you build businesses that you love. And I want to give you the key to success because I know that it can help you along your business journey. Real quick, before we get started, if you are new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I have a free gift for you. All you have to do is scroll down right now in the show notes. I've got a free checklist for you that helps give you all the steps you need to take when you're starting a new business. So scroll down and get that. I've got a couple other ones too. So check those out if you're new. Thank you so much. And make sure you hit subscribe right now. If you're in Apple Podcasts or Castbox or Spotify, whatever player you're in, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes. And for those of you that have been listening and reviewing this podcast, I cannot tell you how much it means to me. Thank you so much. I'm going to give a shout out right now, as I told you that I would, to people who review. And this one is to Jerica Banks. Jerica, you're amazing. First of all, she's in my Facebook group as well. So thank you, Jerica, so much for taking the time to write this kind review. It is long. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I've picked out a couple things I want to share with you all because I think they're on target. She said, I absolutely love this podcast. Kimberly is so relatable and brings so much confirmation to things we think we may know, but she has facts to back up everything. Small tips. She's a real pusher. Thank you for that, Jerica. And the way she speaks, it's like she genuinely cares about the success of your business. She's very motivating, and her passion for this is heard through her voice, which for me it's so important. Thank you so much, Jerica. And thank you for all the rest of the review that I didn't read aloud. I appreciate it so very much. And if you have been listening a while and you've never rated it, would you do me a favor right now? Scroll down, hit the star rating, and write a written review. It helps me so much, and it helps Apple and the other players spread it to people like us building businesses we love. Thank you all very much. Okay, on to the episode. Well, hello, this is Kimberly. I am so glad that you are listening today because I think this episode will make you think, and I hope it does. I want you to stand back for a moment and ask yourself if you have been wondering if there's something you're missing, or if there's some secret code, there's some ninja tactic, there's some really intelligent, secret way of running your business that's going to allow you to make a ton of money. And I want to tell you right now, that when you're getting your business started, everything you're doing, there is no paid secret that's going to make you make a lot of money. There's no like paid one-way ticket, okay? When you're starting your business, whether you're just in the idea stage right now and you've got all these ideas floating around, you're like, could this really happen for me? Like, how would I do this? Or maybe you're just starting your business and you're like, okay, I'm getting this thing going. What do I need to do? How do I move forward? I don't even know the right steps. Like, this is getting overwhelming and confusing. And you're searching. You're searching for those tools and things that are going to make you successful, because online you see everyone that's successful and you see everyone flying private jets and all this stuff. And it makes me crazy. I'm sorry. It's not my style. The private jets, the let me just be on the beach every weekend. I mean, yes, I would love to be on the beach every week of every month. But the fact is, I have a career. And I have customers that I need to be in touch with. And that's not really the case for most people, that you're going to be drinking margaritas on the beach while your business is running in the background. It would take years and years and years to get there. Okay? So this is what I want to do today, is ground you and tell you that there's no secret ninja tactic that's going to make you rich, but there is going to be a way that is unique to you, that is going to make you successful. And only by going through it are you going to discover it. Only by taking steps and moving forward with your business and everything you're doing are you going to be able to look back and go, wow, you know what the key to my success was? Because this is what happened to me. Here I am 20 years later. I started my first business with a friend. That was 20 years ago in year 2000. Here I am with this new business. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I'd have a podcast and be helping other people build businesses, because I had so much experience doing it. Never thought about that. So excited. But I was on my walk and I was thinking, I'm going to be on more podcasts in the coming months, and I'll have more guests on and more clients as I'm working with. Someone may ask me what my secret to success is. And I thought about it and I thought, it's funny no one's asked me, which I'm glad, because I don't know that I would have had a good answer, really. But I thought about it. The whole time I was walking, I'm like, what has made me different than other people I know that have said they want to start a business and they don't? Because most people that I know that have started a business have done well one way or another. They've either, pivoted their current idea, they've just worked their way through it, and then they found their groove and they make money. So most of the people that I know do. Maybe they want to make more money, but they found their way, right? But what has made me successful? I've had 2 online businesses for so long. I had a small photography business, and now I have this business. And what is making this all go well? What is it? Well, I can tell you, first of all, what my success was not from. And it was not from being famous when I started my businesses. No, I wasn't famous when I started. And with this business, I wasn't either. Maybe I'm more well-known now because of the podcast, but definitely not famous. So that wasn't playing into my success. I didn't have loads of money where I was in circles with people that had millions and millions and millions of dollars, and I had all these connections with these highfalutin people. No, I'm a normal person in a suburban area, and I was living in a city for a while in Austin, and that was fine, but it wasn't because I had some kind of connections, right? So it wasn't because of that. I had lots of friends, but not necessarily some kind of connections that were going to propel me in the business world already, right? It wasn't because I had the most innovative business idea. It wasn't because I thought of anything absolutely amazing and it was patented and I was like going to become rich because of it. It wasn't. And it wasn't because I'm the smartest person in the world, because I'm not the smartest person in the world. Those things were not playing into it. It was not because I got involved in a $100,000 mastermind. That is not what got me to where I was. None of that is what made me successful. I know that what made me successful was it was something I enjoyed and was passionate about. The product was. I found something that people needed and wanted. But there's really one key, one big thing that I think has made me successful. And that is that I go. I take action. But it's actually a little deeper than that. It is that I take imperfect action. That's really what it is. And it's been a joke my whole life. It's the story of my life because things that I do, I get them done, but like little tiny details, minutia, perfectionist details, I sometimes go, you know what? We don't need to worry about that. This doesn't need to be perfect. If it's something that needs to be perfect, I will do it perfect. But most of the stuff that I'm doing on a daily basis does not have to be 100% perfect. And because I'm comfortable with that, because I'm okay with that, like I'm like, oh, that's fine. Let's just get it done. It's not going to be 100% perfect. That's what's made me successful. When I started my business with a friend, we one day said, oh my gosh, we want to do shows. That would be so fun. We could like have products and sell them around to our friends, all the people that we know in Austin. Boom. Started the business. Just go. We didn't know what we were doing. We did not know what we were doing. We asked my aunt to take us to market in Dallas. We went to market. We picked out products. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't have anyone tell us how to do this. We're like asking around, how do we mark this up? And they're like, you double the price. Like, okay, we'll sell this. We're buying this candle for 30. We'll sell it for 60, whatever it was. And so we did not know what we were doing. It was not perfect. And then we would have more shows and we'd tweak what was selling. We'd get rid of what wasn't. We'd get feedback on things people loved and wanted more of. We would do that, right? We kept taking imperfect action. Then when I took the business online, put my first online store up, I wish so badly I had a picture of my website. And I don't think I do. I don't even know if screenshots existed back then. I mean, it was 2003. I have no idea. It was built on a Yahoo store platform and I built it and my business was booming. I had typos probably, I'm sure. Things didn't work. Links wouldn't work sometimes. People bought. It didn't matter. Then I got to my next store. Stuff would go wrong. I would take action and make it happen. I mean, y'all would not believe all the steps that I've taken over the years that were so completely imperfect. But that is what propelled me forward. That's what propelled me forward. And your whole process is about you moving forward and going. And you have to look in the mirror and declare, I am okay with taking this action, even though I know it's going to be imperfect. Now, let me give you one caveat. One caveat is that it has to be in alignment with who you are. That's why I'm able to take action. I will not take action if it is something that I don't believe in. For example, I've had people tell me, and even a coach tell me, you should start DMing, which is direct messaging, people in Instagram or Facebook if you see them, maybe they're starting a business so you can try to get business. I'm like, what in the world? I would never cold DM somebody. First of all, you look desperate. That shows you have no business because do you think famous people are DMing people? Like really successful, famous business people are DMing? No. Okay. That does not feel in alignment with me. So I am not taking that action. But if it was in alignment with me, I would be doing it right now. Why? Because I know that I just would need to do it because maybe it would bring me more business if I believed it. I don't believe that. When I started my second website that was born out of my first one, right? I just replicated the idea and took a niche from my website and built its own website on it. Imperfect action. Just said, okay, I'm going to go try to start another website, which is themed just on these kids' baby collegiate gear. Boom. Started. I don't even know what it looked like. I don't even remember what it looked like, but sales were coming in, right? Then when I started my photography business, it was because I took pictures of my own children and would post them. And I love special portraits of families and children. And people were like, will you take mine? Sure. I didn't have a business card. I didn't have a website at the time for my photography business. I ended up building one. But I said, okay, started with a reasonable rate for someone that I knew and started taking pictures. And it just caught on, right? It was imperfect action. When I started this business here, actually before I started this business, my whole first thing was starting this podcast because it felt so true to me to be talking about business and helping people through this free medium of podcasting, which I'm obsessed with. And I love true crime and I loved all these other podcasts. And I was like, I'm going to start a podcast. And people told me, I had a coach tell me, you should start your business first and really get a lot of clients, then start your podcast. And I said, no, I'm not doing that because that doesn't feel
right? For me, I feel comfortable right now not trying to convince people to buy from me, but to share my knowledge and passion. And I think in my mind, I thought that would start drawing people in my circle. And when I start offering products, which I have over the past few months, it will grow that way. That was my strategy. My strategy was to take action, doing something I felt in alignment with, that I felt passionate about, go start the podcast. Then get my business going. Once I get my groove and I know what I'm doing and I know what I want to offer and I hear the feedback of what people are needing and wanting, that's what I did. And you know what? That's exactly what I do for people like you, helping someone now who's in the idea stage. And I am not picking their idea. I am not tied to your idea. What I want to help you with is discern you have this path, like you can go this way with what your thoughts are. You can go this way with your business, or you can go this way with your business. You pick. These are the three paths that I see that you could take. You could do an online business. You could do a physical store, and you could do, master classes online or whatever. And then you go, oh, I love being on video. I could do the master classes and even start a YouTube channel. And I would say, let's go. Here we go. Imperfect action, go. Let's get a YouTube channel up. Let's figure out what you need to do. Do you see what I'm saying? It's about you feeling comfortable with the options that are presented to you in the smartest way, right? Strategic steps. So I want to help you take imperfect action and move forward just like I did, because I know that's when the learning happens. That's when the personal growth happens. And that's when your business starts actually growing and turning into what it's meant to be. Okay? So it's imperfect action. I was even thinking in my Facebook group. Are you, by the way, a member of my Facebook group? If not, come in my group. It's for people building businesses, doing what we love. It's for women, actually. Not just people, but only women. Women building businesses, doing what we love. Come in my group. Click the link below. I was thinking about on Mondays, just every Monday, have a post that says I don't know what to name it. See, here I am about to take imperfect action. I don't even know what to name it or what to call it, but it's something about Monday declaration of imperfect action. I want everyone to declare to themselves, this week, I'm going to take this imperfect action. So I may start that here next Monday. So you may see something from me that says, declare right now what you're going to do this week that's going to be imperfect action. That you're just going to go. You're going to do the best you can. You're going to make it as perfect as you can. It's not going to be perfect, though, because when you start out, it's not perfect. That's the whole point, is that you're just actually going, because your neighbor over there has been saying for 10 years they want to start a business and they're not starting it because they're scared. They're scared to fail and it's not perfect. But you're not that kind of person, are you? You are going to say, I'm going to do this because it feels right. I'm passionate about it, and I'm going to put one foot in front of the other. What action can I take right now to get moving forward? Okay? That's it. So get in my Facebook group if you're not already. I'm going to make you declare in the group on Mondays. No, I'm not going to make you, but I would love for people to do that. Maybe I'll start declaring too, so y'all know what I'm doing, because I'm going through the same thing. I'm building this business too. Everything that I'm telling you is everything that I do too. So don't ever think for a minute I'm standing up on a box and you're down below me. I'm just ahead of you in terms of years that I've had my businesses. That's it. I'm still a human being. I'm still imperfect. I'm still making mistakes, but I'm still learning. I'm still taking action. I'm moving forward. I'm doing what I love. I'm creating this business out of nothing. I did this out of nothing, and so can you. You have something that you're excited about, you're passionate about, and you want to get it going. I want to help you get there. So if you want to work with me, by the way, one-on-one sessions or any of my workshops, click one of the links below. You can see what I've got going on right now, because I'm an arranger, I'm an maximizer. That's what I was told from my Strengths Finder test. And it's so true, because I have to change my stuff on my website all the time and update images and add cute colors. And that's just what I do. I have so much fun doing that. So you will see new workshops, because I'm going to be creating workshops that are specific to what I'm seeing your pain points are along the way. And so I'm in development mode right now, creating those. So I've got the Solidify Your Business Idea workshop for those of you. And that one I'm so excited about. People are really needing that. I knew it was a need, but I'm seeing it even more now. People are stuck before they're trying to start their business to really solidify their idea. So I've got that. And then I'm probably going to have one that's going to be a strategy plan for you, when you're just starting your business, to craft and get those steps, everything you need to be doing when you're ready to start. Maybe you are starting, or you want to start it, but you want to know like what's the plan. So that's what we would do. So anyways, that's just examples, but check it out. If you are interested, all the links are below. What imperfect action are you taking today? Come on, think about it. There's something you can do today to just say, I'm going to go and I'm going to let go of any idea that it has to be perfect because I know that it's the direction that I want to go and that I'm excited about and I'm passionate about. Okay, that's it. I rambled a little bit. Sorry. But it's important you hear it. Imperfect action. You're going to hear me say it more and more now because now I know that's what's made me successful. It only took me 20 years to look back and figure that out. Maybe you can start seeing what's already making you successful. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen who are listening, I do have some men listeners. So you all have a wonderful day. Bye now.
Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com, and yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.